Alright, so hello everyone. I'm back with another update number 2. Boy, that light really sucks. um, anyway, so recently, if you guys haven't seen my last video, go see that. In my last video, I talked about how Brooke texted me and said, "Oh, you were supposed to have the paper signed and give it to us, and we would take care of it." Listen, I was some text messages. And the first text was on September 13th this month. And it was in the group text with all of us kids from co op, including her. And it says, "Hello, everyone. How is everything going with getting buyer signatures? Once you get your signatures and get your check, please, please, please remember to bring us the check." So at that time, Brooke was saying that she wanted us to go get the checks, which was like odd at that time. It was sent to us at 10:37 a.m. She said that is not the amount you guys will be getting. You'll have to deduct fee costs and all of the fun things. So 10:37, and then at 4:49, I texted Brooke before that, and then she contacted me back saying, "Also, we were talking, and once you get the paper signed, please bring it to us, and we will do the rest. Then you can pick up the check when we have all the deductions taken out of it." Like, okay, so hold on. You're telling everybody else that they can go get their checks, but I can't. And thing is, by then, I had already taken. Yeah. Yeah, because by like, by that time, it would, yeah, I think it was September 13th. 13th. And I went there Tuesday, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, same day she texted me. That was on a Friday. And then Monday, September 16th, she said, "Hey, Heather, can you give me a call when you get the chance?" Tuesday, next day, I said, "Coming to drop off the check." Because Brooke had already. Here's the problem. Brooke did obviously not get to me fast enough because on September 13th, it was before noon. I had gone, got my paper signed by my buyer, and gotten the check from the fairgrounds. Brooke had sent that text hours later, and it was like super odd. Like, why would you tell me that? Like, where you think I was gonna go run off with the check or something? Like, okay, you want me to go run? You think I'm gonna run off with a check? Like, I don't like them. Anybody in that particular area of FFA or co-op. So if I really wanted to, I would go run off with the check. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to deposit without them. So, but I took a picture of the check because I didn't, just like for like future references and shit, because excuse me, Brooke told me, "Oh, you need to sign the check off to us." I'm like, "I need to sign the check off to you guys?" Okay. And that day that I went to go drop it off, I said to my teacher, Tiffany Hall, I said, "I'm coming to drop off the check." And she said, "Yeah, just leave it with the receptionist at the school." And I thought, okay, so I'm just gonna go drop it off to them. And that actually went pretty well. Just took the check, walked in, gave it to her, and I was done. I'm still like waiting to get my money. I had given the check Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I was hoping to get the money because the bank you can go deposit the check from is right down the road from the school. So it's like not like millions of miles away. And I know it's gonna take time to deduct, like, all the money that it took to, like, feed the pigs, antibiotics, medications, and all that stuff. So, but, recently for school, there's this thing called ICEV that we're all doing, and basically it's where you can take classes online. You can take a class online to like do marketing, IT, agriculture, or science. You can do whatever you want that would tailor to what you're going to be doing, like what type of job you're doing in the future, right? So it was last Wednesday, and actually it was yeah, it was the 11th when we started ICEV, and so some of us couldn't get on, especially like I didn't have an account first off because we didn't do it the last year. So, and then there wasn't like enough space on there. Like you can only have like a certain amount of students on there, you know? And so I thought, oh, okay, Mrs. Howell's gonna like, figure this out. She's gonna be able to make sure that we all get on there because there's 10 students of us all together. And when, like, last Wednesday, I thought, okay, she's gonna have my money. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna be able to do ICEV. And nothing. Basically nothing. And then so here's the other problem that I have. So I can't do ICEV. I haven't been doing anything for school because she hasn't been messaging me. She probably has not been figuring shit out. She probably doesn't even know what she's doing, first off. And so I'm kind of just in the crapshoot right now. And then also, like last Wednesday, she didn't even say anything to me. Like basically saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna figure it out by next Wednesday. You'll be able to start doing it," or something like that. And so it was the other day I texted Tiffany, and I told her, "Can you give?" I forgot to ask the other day, "What's going on with ICEV?" And so, not I. I want to become a veterinarian or do vet tech, but I can't do either of that without ICEV because it's an online class. You learn how to do things through there, and I can't do anything basically. So, and then um last Wednesday we okay, so on the 11th they said, "Oh, we're going to do these about me slides next Wednesday. So, be prepared to do them and blah blah blah." And so I tried doing it, but then my school account got disabled on August 15th. And so I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so I'm texting my teacher and I'm telling her, my school account's been disabled. And here's the messed up thing. My teacher didn't even tell me my school account was like undisabled or whatever, fixed or whatever until last Wednesday. Like, oh, thank you, because those slides were due this week today, and you're just bothering me to tell me now. A couple days ago when I could have had the chance to work that out. And so everybody else got their slides done. Everyone who was in the class, 6 of us, who did their slides. I wasn't able to get mine done because one, she just told me about my account being fixed. And so I wasn't able to like do it. There's like a lot of stuff that needs to be done. You need to create many slides. It's not just on one slide like last year. So that's a whole like different thing going on. And I don't know, I'm not liking Tiffany so far. I mean, I used to, but now it's just kind of dun dun dun. She hasn't been like answering my texts. Like, girl, I want to know where my money is. What's going on with this online class I'm supposed to be taking? Supposed to be starting to take like a week or two ago. So I don't know. But so far she's been kind of like a good teacher. Like we learned like about all these different types of things that wheat is in, and then we made some bouncy balls out of flour and like cornstarch and shit. Cornstarch, but and I also asked for like information that I can put the slide, like the information that I need to like put the slides onto, like, oh, like I need to put stuff about my family and stuff like that because they're about me slides. And so everything's just been kind of a crapshoot. She hasn't been texting me, and I need to know this information before Wednesday. But now I'm thinking, oh, all right. So if you don't text me, I'm not gonna get shit done online. And I also want to like just kind of like text her and say, hey, maybe we should do stuff on Google Classroom, because that was the easiest thing to do last year was Google Classroom. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to log into ICEV today and see how that goes. I don't know, there may not be room. There may not be, there may be. But we'll have to see how that goes. Bye, everybody.